Scientific script. The first 72 hours without sugar are brutal. Go when you stop eating sugar. Your body doesn't just miss the sweetness, it undergoes a measurable biological shock. Because sugar isn't just a taste, it's a neurochemical trigger that affects dopamine, insulin, your gut microbiome, and even inflammation pathways. In the next few minutes, we'll break down exactly what happens inside your body during the first 72 hours without sugar, why the symptoms hit so hard, and the surprising health effects that begin right after the withdrawal. Day 1 glucose withdrawal begins 0:35 to 2 o'clock, within 4 to 6 hours of cutting sugar. Blood glucose begins dropping to baseline. For people who regularly consume sugary foods or drinks, this drop feels dramatic. What's happening chemically? Dopamine levels fall because you've removed a major source of instant reward stimulation. Insulin levels decrease, stabilizing your blood sugar, but your brain interprets this as lack of fuel. Your body begins shifting from easily available glucose gives to stored glycogen. Symptoms you may feel: headaches, low energy, irritability, a strong desire to snack, mental fatigue. The brain uses glucose as its primary energy source, so even a short interruption feels like an emergency signal. Your hypothalamus, the brain's hunger regulator, responds by increasing ghrelin, the hunger hormone, which intensifies cravings. By the end of day 1, your body is signaling you to restore the previous glucose pattern at any cost. Day 2, neurochemical rebound 2 o'clock to 3:20. Day 2 is often the hardest because multiple systems enter an adjustment phase simultaneously. What's happening inside? Dopamine receptor activity drops because your brain is used to high sugar-induced stimulation. Your sympathetic nervous system activates, releasing stress hormones like cortisol. Glycogen stores begin to deplete, especially if your typical diet included high sugar. This is where you experience sugar withdrawal, similar to caffeine or nicotine withdrawal, a recognized phenomenon in metabolic research. Symptoms: stronger cravings, difficulty concentrating, mood swings, anxiety or unease, physical fatigue or shakiness. Sleep disruption: the brain is fighting to return to its previous dopamine glucose rhythm. Your gut microbiome also begins to shift. Sugar-feeding bacteria decrease, while fiber-loving bacteria begin expanding. This microbial war can contribute to temporary bloating or digestive discomfort. Day 3, metabolic switch 3:20 to 4:40, around 48 to 72 hours. Something remarkable happens. Your metabolic system stops resisting and starts adapting. What changes? Insulin sensitivity begins improving, allowing cells to use energy more efficiently. The body starts increasing fat oxidation for fuel as glucose availability drops. Inflammation markers like CRP may begin decreasing. Dopamine baseline begins normalizing, reducing the intensity of cravings. Your mitochondria, the energy factories in your cells, start becoming more efficient when deprived of constant sugar spikes. You feel clearer thinking, more stable energy, reduced cravings, less bloating, improved mood stability. This is the beginning of your body repairing the metabolic stress caused by high sugar intake. After 72 hours, the biological payoff for 42,615, once you cross the 3-day mark, the body enters a rapid stabilization phase. Proven benefits after 72 hours without sugar. Improved insulin sensitivity. Lower circulating inflammation, better gut microbiome balance, lower leptin resistance, which regulates fullness, reduced water retention and bloating, more consistent energy curve throughout the day. Taste receptors on your tongue also resets. Foods like fruits suddenly taste sweeter because your brain is no longer desensitized by constant sugar exposure. Some studies even show improved cognitive performance and reduced anxiety after stabilizing glucose for several days. Your cravings drop dramatically because the dopamine reward loops associated with sugar have weakened. The first 72 hours without sugar can feel harsh, but every symptom is a sign that your body is recalibrating, rebalancing hormones, and breaking the metabolic cycle that sugar overload created. Once you pass that initial withdrawal, your energy, mood, and clarity begin improving faster than most people expect. If you want more scientifically accurate breakdowns like this, hit like, subscribe, and drop the next health topic you want explained.